Hey everyone, it's Suey here. I have a tag here to do called the 6-Course Dinner Book Tag. This is a brand new original tag created by Dylan Morris, and I was tagged by Pat at Book Chat with Pat. This one has 2 parts per every prompt, and it has to do with food and books, 2 of my favorite things. Hopefully I've adequately prepared for this one. There might be some that I thought I was going to figure out and then I didn't figure them out, but I'm just going with filming when I can, so here we go. Course number 1. Hors d'oeuvres. This is French for outside of work, typically a small savory dish served at the beginning of the meal, depending on the event, served while guests are mingling. List some characters that you find to be especially charming or witty. So I looked back on my blog and I have a favorite character list. So some of these are a little bit on the older side, but Cricket Bell from Lola and the Boy Next Door is one of my favorite characters. Charming, very charming. And Joe Fontaine, who is from The Sky's Everywhere by Jandy Nilsson, also on my list. And Roar from Through the Evernight by Veronica Rossi. He is the side character. He's not the main character, and I love him to death. I don't know if he's very charming or witty, but he is awesome. Those are the ones that I have looked up on my blog to remember who I've loved. I can't think of any with my current books that I've just finished reading. And then list some of your favorite finger foods. And the only thing I could of was cheese cubes. They're my favorite. You know, I'm thinking of all the little things that are hors d'oeuvres, and none of them are really something I love, but I do love cheese cubes. Can we count that as an hors d'oeuvre? And crackers, maybe. Okay, course number 2 is soup, a warm dish served in a broth. What is your go-to cozy comfort read? I've been saying in recent past tags that Casey West, here's the one I recently read that I talked about in some other videos. Casey West is comfort read for sure. If we're talking other books like Anne of Green Gables is a comfort read, and Little Women is a comfort read, and Pride and Prejudice is a comfort read, all of those would count for me. List some of your favorite soups or stews. I love a lot of soups. Like Mexican kind of soups or chicken enchilada kind of soups, bean and bacon soups, potato cheese soups are good. I often get tomato basil when I go out and dip my sandwich in it, you know. Course number 3, appetizer. A small dish or drink taken before the main course of a meal to stimulate one's appetite. I think that's so funny. List some of your favorite poems or short stories. This poem has been on my mind lately, and that's the Dylan Thomas one. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Do not go gentle into that good night.
Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. The wise men at their end know dark is right. Because their words had forked no lightning, they do not go gentle into that good night.
Something like that. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of that poem. I feel like it's about dying, yes, but people use it all the time in real profound ways, and it just like really hits you hard. You know what I mean? I don't really have short stories. I need to do better about learning short stories, I guess. I don't know. Some of my go-to snacks. Snacks like nachos, crackers. Those are my kind of go-to snacks, I guess. Popcorn. Course number 4, salad. A cold dish of various mixtures of raw or cooked vegetables, usually seasoned with oil or vinegar or ranch dressing. List some of your favorite fictional regions or environments. A while back, we made some directional signs that I'm planning on sticking on a post and putting it out in my yard. And we thought of all of our favorite fictional locations. And so I will find a picture and scroll, hopefully, while I'm telling you this. And some of them on there are like Narnia, Hogwarts, and Neverland, and Wonderland, and Whoville. I can't remember what else, but I made a list of so many, and we had to narrow it down. But many of my favorites are ones we ended up painting a sign for. Fictional places are just the coolest, you know what I mean? The food part, your favorite vegetable and how you like them prepared. I am not a vegetable person. I usually have to smother vegetables in something yummy to get them to go down, or eat them with something else. I do not like raw vegetables. I can handle cooked ones. I like them roasted. If you count a potato as a vegetable, that's my favorite one. And corn, I mean, corn is such a bad thing for you, but it's a vegetable and I like it. So, I don't know. I like cooked spinach, but with lots of butter and salt and pepper on it. Anyway, I am bad with vegetables. This is probably why I'm so fat. I don't know. Course 5, the main course. The centerpiece of your meal, and typically the course that the rest of the meal is planned around. List some of your favorite protagonists. Oh, I forgot to list any protagonists. It's because I always default to the same answer for protagonists. Anne and Elizabeth and Joe. They're all my favorites. Those good old classic girls from those great books. And your all-time favorite food. My all-time favorite food, I think I would have to say, would be Italian food. Pasta, white sauce, I don't know, fettuccine. But also any kind of comfort food, like mashed potatoes and gravy and meatloaf. I'm a pretty down-to-earth kind of person here, so nothing fancy for me, really, truly. Dessert, a sweet course eaten at the end of the meal. List some of your favorite happy endings in books. I also forgot to write down any happy endings. I mean, I guess I could go to Pride and Prejudice again for this one, because that's a fun happy ending. I mean, all of the romance books are great. For happy endings, right? Yeah, my mind just kind of goes blank when you say, tell me a favorite happy ending. And my favorite dessert or sweet treat is always going to be ice cream or anything chocolate, like brownies or chocolate chip cookies. Basic stuff, but those are definitely favorites. Donuts also. They're such a weakness. Yeah. That's my floundering through that tag, but it's really fun to pairing favorite of food with books, you know. I'm sorry that most of my answers are always the same answers. I sometimes try to think of things ahead of time, and sometimes I just want to sit down and do it, and then I kind of have to use my default answers, so hopefully that's okay. I will tag some people down below in the description, or if you haven't done it, please just go ahead and do it. Okay? I hope you have a great reading day. Until next time.